Hey guys, what's going on? Ranger Reviewer here today with a new unboxing and kind of a review of the new Retrofire Zeo Megazord. Looks reminiscent of, was it Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys. I had this idea, don't worry, like before everything else I had the idea when I got my Gundam 00, Quanta. But here it is from the Power Rangers Samurai line. And we're going to spin this around. Pretty cool packaging, very nice. I do like the cylinder packaging now than the boxed one, the one on the cards we had for Jungle Fury, I believe it was. So in the series, also available is the Mystic Titan. Let me see if I can focus in on that for you guys. Mystic Force Titan. And the Super Zeo Megazord, or just the regular Zeo Megazord, sorry, it's been a while. So, over here we have a little blurb. I don't know if you guys can read that. You guys can kind of read that. Again, I'm going to focus in on this one. This is a DSLR, so if you want to pause it, go ahead and read it. I'm not going to keep it on there. But there we go. And on the top, what's really cool, we have a Power Rangers logo. You know, it's something small, but, you know, it does capture the eye. So we're going to take it out of its packaging and, you know, see what it has to offer. And there she is, guys, the Zeo Megazord. I keep saying Super Zeo Megazord. So this is a pretty cool toy. Got it revolving on the 360 Lazy Susan here. Now, one of the things that comes off that I had a problem with getting out of packaging, there's a couple of things that do come off. But you are able to stick them on, and don't freak out when when they come off. First one's first, you get the wings. They're kind of held back in the plastic like so. So when you take it out, I would imagine they would come off that easily. So it attaches by two pegs in the back here, and let me zoom in for you guys so you can see it. Sorry if it's bad quality. You guys see that there are two pegs in there, and there are two pegs. Two holes in here, two pegs in the wings thingy mabobber, wings accessory that you can apply here. And you know, it feels pretty tight. It's not going to come off with like a simple swipe, but it's really locked in there very nicely. Another thing that came off when I took it out of packaging are these shoulder pads. Now, I'm not a big fan of removable shoulder pads, but I guess they do give a bit of free movement, like bringing it up or down. You can have it down here, whatnot. I don't know what's gripping it so tightly. But both of these do come off, and I wouldn't take them off because they do have a little random peg in there and it looks awkward. The next thing that comes off, or is an accessory, is this sword. Now, the sword here, let me zoom in for you guys. Zoom, right there. Okay, so pretty good details. We have the Zeo crest right here. A bit flimsy. You can see right there. It is a square peg to grip, or a square handle. So you can have the hand. Again, I have to focus. This is a DSLR camera. I apologize. And move you back center. So you can have the sword pointing out this way with the sides pointing out one side that way, one side that way. Or you can have the sides of the sword, difficult to remove, you know, straight out front, like so. So you can, one of the articulations in the Retrofire, so you can have it move 360 like so. So it looks kind of cool, right? Now, good segue into articulation here. I don't have a script, so I'm just going to move from one part to another. The articulation, we're going to go from bottom to top. And we're going to look at the feet. The feet have, you know, pretty good motion here. And we're going to talk about that later, because you're never going to see, you know, a Megazord, you know, leaning back like so. And this is pretty much, it won't go forward. That's the most you can go forward, and it's pretty much standing upright. So we're going to talk about why they did that. in a moment. In terms of knee, you do have a good motion with the knee, so you can bend it. Whoops, bend it this way and bend it forward. That's as much as you're gonna get. Now for the upper thigh, you do have a good walking motion, like so. Just want to make sure I'm still focused, and as well in the mid-range area, the midsection does move a bit, but not all the way. So if you're like me and just wanted to do a full 360, it's not recommended. You're gonna break it just like how I broke my my Retrofire. In the head, it moves. I don't I don't know if it's a ball joint. It probably, yeah, I think it is. It's a ball joint. So you can do a full 360, and you can nod yes and no. So like that, pretty cool. In the arms, this side is different from this side. You can do same thing here with the shoulders. What's really funny is that they didn't do a elbow motion. I mean, you can definitely do one right here at that. It looks like that cylinder right there. That could have been a joint, but I don't understand why they did that. Now, when you want to like pose a sword, you kind of wanted to do it with either hand, but unfortunately, what they did here is you're holding the sword out like this. You can do a full 360, no problem. Now, when you move it to the left hand, we're going to have a problem here. I don't think it's even able to hold the sword. It is a tight fit for this side. Maybe because it's just new, but that's as much as I'm going to force in the sword to the hand. But it won't do a 360 or anything like that. So, it's only this arm that you can probably display the sword with. And there's no sheath in here, so you can't even display the sword like so. What's great about this toy, in my opinion, is the paint quality. I'm going to say that the quality of the paint is much better than the original Retrofire Megazord. Now, if we take this Retrofire Megazord, the original one, you'll look that the M on top here, the, mammoth, each one stands for something like in Jew Rangers, mammoth, something like that. But anyways, this is more of a yellow. This is kind of an orange-red, and this, well, a yellow-orange, kind of an orange-yellow. The saber tooth looks like more of an orange-yellow. And they even bothered to color in the shield here. But when we are switching to the Zeo Retrofire, the paint is just great. They went into every detail. In the Sphinx and the actual head, you get red eyes, where probably Bandai was like, yeah, screw it, we're gonna just leave it there, like the show. So, I mean, there is kind of detail, but this is just tremendous, tremendous, tremendous detail. Where in the midsection, probably on the Megazord here, would have been, I believe, a yellow and a black. You would have, I don't know what else. The Mastodon that got to me first. I think the saber tooth, on the sides would have been painted as well, but, I don't think they really cared as much. But Saban in Bandai this time around, they did a great job of, getting the colors right. You got pink and yellow on the shoes, or on the feet, I should say. The, what was it, the bull or ox? It looks perfect. That green is right on target. The gold over here, the Gold Ranger, the Mega Ranger, is more of an, a brownish orange gold. But this is perfect, perfect, perfect gold, in my opinion. If they use this one on the Mega Ranger, I'd buy like 5 of them at least. The wings are a reflective silver, so that's kind of nice. You're not going to get a dull gray or anything like that. The back isn't painted. But, that I'm going to give them a break on that, because they just did a tremendous job of this figure itself. So, the figure is actually 5 foot tall. 5 foot tall, God. 5 inches tall. I think it's the same height as the original one. The wings are going to give you another ½ inch. Now, we're going to talk about the feet. Now, the original, like I said before, no one is going to see a Zord like that, right? So, what I figured I tried to do is I took the stand from the original Retrofires, and there is a little hole right here, and put it on the stand. Now, what's amazing, it's a tight fit in here, but it does actually fit. I like the other peg better, honestly, because it's standing upright, and you can do a pretty cool pose with it, like so. Gliding through the air. My Gundam is like that. It looks like it's gliding through the air, and it's really tight fit in here, like so. That'd be cool pose right there, flying through the air, and then you could have the helmet, looking up. That arm looks great like that. It's lunging towards you, and I feel like that's a great feature to have. Overall, this is a great toy. I recommend it. It's a 9 out of 10, and I'm running out of time. So, comment, like, subscribe, add guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.